Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashvika, the channel where we talk a lot about the female stuff, motivation, menstrual cycle, self-improvement topics. In today's video, I'm gonna talk about how to become more creative. I'm gonna be talking about some of the tips and strategies in which I actually implement in my day-to-day schedule. So without further ado, let's get started with that. Before go past, consider clicking like button, guys. I do really appreciate that. If you want more such video future, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon. Whenever I'm gonna upload new videos, you're gonna get notified about it. Also, you can visit our website, thesimplewaves.com. The link is in description box below for blog articles for more content. You can also grab the self-care daily planner that is completely focusing for the females. It's not just a planner, it's kind of like a workbook which contains PDF downloads, a PDF sheets which you can download it. The link is in description box below. It could entirely based on my experience and knowledge as a female. Hopefully it will going to help you. Let's talk about how to become more creative, because I think that no matter what you are, whether you are in your business, whether you are having a job in a school, or a mom that too doesn't have a job but taking care of their kids, you need to be creative. It's not that I'm creative because I'm an artist, I'm creative because I'm a painter or something like that. No, let me share a few tips that actually help me become more creative. The first tip I have for you is to just take an action whenever something pops in your mind. For example, I'm gonna give you an example from my own personal life. When I was a kid, I used to always want to play an instrument, a musical instrument. Of course, I did learn the few beats and notes here and there in my school days when I was learning a piano, but I never actually take it seriously and learn any kind of a musical instrument. So I always had that stuff in my mind, and I was always procrastinated. One day I never come until actually this October itself. I finally decided if I really want to learn something, if I really want to learn any musical instrument, then I have to take an action towards it. So I take an action and finally bought an acoustic guitar. You could see it's a guitar that I finally purchased. So I decided to actually take an action towards the particular thing that I had in my mind for a very long time. Now, I'm not telling you to actually buy a guitar for yourself. No, this was just an example that actually relates to my life. Because when I'm procrastinated about something, I'm like, I'm gonna do it some other day, I'm gonna do one day, and that one day never comes if we actually are not taking an action. And if we are taking an action towards that particular thing, whether it's a small or whether it's a big, no matter what, taking action towards it, it will going to help you become more creative. How? Like I bought the new guitar, right? So I'm gonna have to learn how to play the guitar. And if I go to the basic, I am completely new to the guitar. I never learned it before. So I have to become creative to actually learn it, open and experiment and explore it to find the way. So that is the first thing, is to always take an action if you had something in your mind, or if you want to do something with your life. Like everyone has that something. One day, everything has that one day. One day I'm going to do that. One day I'm going to go there. One day I'm going to do this and that, whatever it is. Take an action right now for that particular one day so that you're going to reach towards that one day. Okay, step. Otherwise that thing will going to be go on the back burner, because we do have a lot of the stuffs in our day-to-day schedule, and life happens and that things just goes out of the corner and we never actually touch that thing again in our life. It just like it's always like a one day. So that is the first thing. The second tip I have for you is allow yourself to experiment and explore. This is really important. When you're putting yourself in a box, whether it's for your career, for your relationship, for your family, for your personal life, wherever you are, and whenever you are putting yourself in a particular box, like I have to behave in a certain way, I have to behave something like that in the social gathering, I have to behave in my relationship like that, I have to get a job or something like that. When you're forcing yourself to fit in a box, you're actually limiting yourself in that particular box, and that actually hinders your growth. Growth and creativity only happens when you actually think out of the box. Whether it's a small thing, whether it's a big thing, the creativity growth never happens in a limited box frame. Like personally, I want to tell you, when I was a kid, I was trying to fit in with the society, with my friends, with my colleagues, and unfortunately or fortunately, whatever you call it, I wasn't able to fit in because I wasn't like that. I wasn't like those people. That's why I wasn't able to fit in. Even though I tried to put myself in a box to do the certain things in a certain way, to fit into that circle of my friends or my colleagues, but I never ever able to do that. Now I realize I'm not able to do that because I'm different from them. I have a unique qualities which they don't have. They have the unique qualities which I don't have. No one is right or wrong. It's just that the two-person or the two things are very, very different. So that's what I want to tell you. Don't put yourself in a box. I'm going to tell you, leave all these stuffs or all the things that are actually holding you back. You feel like you are putting yourself in the box to fit in with the society, then I'm going to tell you, you are different. Because if you are different, then you're gonna feel like a hurdle, you're gonna feel a resistant for putting yourself in a box. And that is where the time comes to actually come out of the box and explore and experiment and allow yourself to feel those things and all those things that are going to help you increase your growth, whether it's a mental growth, physical growth, whatever the kind of growth you're looking forward, and also help you going to become more creative, because creativity only flows when there is a room for experimentation, a room for exploration. In the restrictions or in the limited stuff, the creativity doesn't flow. The creativity flow in the unlimited expandations, unlimited boundaries, and unlimited stuff. So you have to be in that particular box where you are having no limitation. When there is no box in general, okay, you are unlimited to anything and everything, and you're just experimenting, exploring, and having fun with life. The tip I have for you is allow yourself to make as many mistakes as you can, because creativity doesn't follow where you're actually holding yourself to a certain rules. I have to do this thing, that, and only the certain way. I can't do my stuff the way I want to, because if I do, I'm gonna fail. No, you have to allow yourself to get free from that foundation, from that rules, and flow naturally, and allow yourself to make the mistakes. You're having an artistic life or a dream job or a family or a relationship. If you are with your spouse, allow their creativity to flow. Allow your spouse to make the mistakes, and allow yourself also to make the mistakes. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be too hard on your relationship, okay? Life is a game, and it is a game. One day it will gonna be over. So why to take it too hard when you can allow yourself to flow freely and be okay with the mistakes? If you are not going to make mistakes, you're never gonna learn. You're never gonna have growth. You're never gonna have your creativity flowing yourself. When we make a mistake, it feels bad, it feels sad, and that's normal. As a human being, we would gonna feel that, and that's okay. You have to just feel it for a day or two, and then goes back to normal, and again start trying or something new and do something different. So that is the thing. With that being said, the fourth tip I have for you is to try something new. That's a great part of being creative. Recently, I started with the new art form, that is the resin art. I picked up the resin art randomly because I found it quite interesting. I saw on the Instagram many artists doing it, so I thought that let's give it a shot, because I never did it before, so I had no idea how to do it, and this is something new. So I started with the resin art. I bought the art supplies, and here I am. I made this particular tray. Now it isn't perfect, okay? This is just a first try. I used the different colors and stones and the seashells for that. It's not at all perfect, but still I had a lot of the fun, and I feel like when I was actually working on making this tray, my creativity was flowing so naturally, and it was so natural through that things were flowing the way I thought it would be. Even though the result wasn't that perfect, of course it's amazing, it's nice, but it wasn't that perfect which I actually imagined, and that's okay, because I know that this is my first try. I'm not gonna make it perfect. In fact, I will never ever going to be perfect, so I don't have to go into that boundary or that box to become perfect, because we humans can never be perfect, believe it or not. That's the truth. So allow yourself and try something new. I picked up a new art medium. You don't have to pick up a new art medium. You can do whatever you want to do, whatever thing that makes you feel that you want to try, whether it's learning a new instrument, or whether it's actually going on a new date, or whether actually starting with a new job, a new business, or actually buying a new dress or new footwear, whatever it is that makes you feel like you want to try or give it a shot, just go for it. Tip I have for you is have fun in your process, because this is personally based on my experience, and this is a mistake that I did in my own life. I want to tell you that when I was actually doing my graduation, I was doing a BDS, that because I'm in the medical school, I was doing the graduation, and I was thinking when I'm gonna get a degree, I'm gonna be happy. But when I got the degree, I was barely happy. I was barely happy even for a day. I just felt like in a few minutes, okay, I did that degree, okay, fine, what next? So we are humans, we are kind of like a robotic machine at times. Like we have so many goals, so many things, so many stuffs to do in our life, that we think that once I'm gonna reach there, then I'm gonna be happy. When I'm gonna reach there, I'm gonna have a party, or I'm gonna buy that dress, or I'm gonna do this and that, or something like that, or I'm gonna have a fun. But when you actually reach that goal, you feel nothing. You may be happy for a day or two, but then you go back to the normal, and the normal actually look like is actually pursuing the next dream or the next goal, and so on and so forth, until your life finishes, until our actually life finishes and we die. So this is a never ending kind of like a circle. We keep on doing something, we keep on pursuing our dreams or goals, and without even actually giving a pause to just actually give yourself a break and enjoy. That's really important. We are focusing too much on the end goal that we often forget the process. If you don't enjoy the process, even if you get the results, even if you reach the goal, you won't be that much happy as you would be expecting yourself to be. So pick up those things or start doing those things for which you're actually falling in love with the process. You have to fall in love with the process rather than falling in love with the end goal. And allow yourself to have fun, please. That's really important. If you want to wear that sexy dress, go on, get that dress. If you want to wear that high heels, go and get it that. If you want to travel that particular place, go on, travel that place. If you want to buy something new, go on. If you want to go on a first date, or if you want to go on a new date, try, do it, okay? Don't sit on your couch and actually fantasize about the things, whether it's a too good, whether it's a too bad. Because until you don't go for it, you will never gonna know how it will gonna turn out. So you have to actually take an action as well, but also have a fun. Learn to enjoy yourself, learn to enjoy in the process. Place your happiness, your fun, your joy on a materialistic thing, because they're never gonna last. Nothing lasts forever. So focus on yourself and try to enjoy every moment of your life. Even if you're feeling sad in the moment, you can tell yourself, I'm feeling sad in this moment. That's okay, because I know that once the sadness is gone, I'm gonna feel normal. I'm gonna feel happy again. So you can celebrate the things when it's actually happening instead of actually waiting for them. Creativity always comes when there isn't room for experimentation, exploration, having fun, allowing yourself to make mistakes, picking up something new. There the creativity flows. Creativity doesn't flows in a box when you're putting yourself in a box and trying to actually tell yourself that I have to do this. There is a difference between the like I have to do this and I wanted to do this. Okay, there is a difference. Just speak these two lines and you're gonna get the difference. When I'm saying I have to do this, that means I'm forcing myself to do that. But when I'm telling I want to do this, that means I want to do this because I really enjoy doing that, or I really love doing that. Okay, no one is forcing me here. So there is a big difference in between the two. For last tip that I have for you is to have a group of like-minded people who also thinks the similar way, or who also have similar goals like you have, because that will going to help you boost your energy, because we humans are social animals. We do need a community, a group, or some kind of like a circle which where we can thrive fully. Whether you are an introvert or extrovert, I'm an introvert, so I don't need that much of the social circle, but sometimes I do need them when I want to talk, because I talk a lot. But other times I don't. But if you are an extrovert, then probably you're gonna need a circle. If you don't find that kind of a support in your family member, in your relatives, join some online groups or offline groups, or join some communities that are actually working towards a common goal or a common interest like you have, or join a group of like-minded people who are doing the things that are similar to you. Because when you have kind of like a support, or kind of like a group where the people are working towards a common interest or hobby, it gonna make things a lot more simple and easy to be in that creative mode, and to actually come up with the new ideas and new inspiration, because you're gonna see that other people are doing such an amazing thing. You're gonna get inspired by that, and you're gonna have new ideas coming in your mind for your own particular stuff, and there the creativity will going to flow. That is the thing. Hopefully this video will going to help you. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and also share me your own creativity tips if you have one, and any video requests are really welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in this video. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye guys.